Have you discovered Hudson Oaks while researching the Aledo area? If not, today's going to be a great day for you because I'm going to show you a few of the notable neighborhoods in the Hudson Oaks area and give you some important information to know as well. In future videos, I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons and really going over Hudson Oaks, but today we're going to be doing some neighborhood tours. Now, if this is your first time on the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in the Aledo area, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap the bell for notifications to make sure you get kept up to date with everything that's going on in Aledo. My name is Jared with Living in Aledo, Texas, and I get calls and texts all the time from people just like yourself who are thinking about moving to the Aledo area, and I love it. So whether you're thinking about moving next week or next year, all my contact information is in the description box below. Feel free to reach out however is most convenient, and I look forward to helping you make a smooth move to the Aledo area. Okay, now before we hop straight into the neighborhood tour, I do want to give you just a little bit of information about Hudson Oaks, and I'm going to do some other videos that will go into more detail on this, but Hudson Oaks has what really is kind of like the anchor commercial center between like Fort Worth and Weatherford. So off Bankhead Highway, just north of 20, that's where you've got a lot of shopping, groceries, dining, CVS's, car dealerships, the HEB is there, the Walmart's there, and then, smaller mom and pop type restaurants. A brand new Chewy's just went in right over there. That's where you've got like a water park and the trampoline park. So it's really a lot of commercial strip, which will come into play. And an interesting fact, something that is important to know that I'm going to tell you at the end of the video, but it is related to that commercial strip and the amount of business that Hudson Oaks has. And while in a previous video, I did mention that Willow Park has most of the brand new commercial development going on, Hudson Oaks has like the largest commercial center in the general Aledo area. So we are going to get started. We're going to see homes ranging from the mid 400s up to $1.4, $1.5 million. There is a variety of homes in the area. And then one important thing to note, I want to tell you beforehand, is that not all of Hudson Oaks is in Aledo ISD. So that's going to be an important thing to think about, but Hudson Oaks is going to be included. I am going to talk about because some of Hudson Oaks is in Aledo ISD. So we're going to talk about all of Hudson Oaks. And if you end up looking over there, you just need to be extra cautious because actually a minority of Hudson Oaks, a smaller percentage of Hudson Oaks is in the Aledo ISD attendance zone. So let's hop into it and start the neighborhood tours. Okay, so today we're gonna get started in the Diamond Oaks neighborhood in Hudson Oaks. So we're just south of 20, across from the HEB and the Chick-fil-A. And this is a really great neighborhood. It's well established, it's heavily treed. I have clients who, they live in the neighborhood. So good neighborhood, lots of people like it. And we are in front of 121 Raven Bend. So this home is actually under contract. Went under contract in about 3 weeks. I think 22 days is what it said. Still in their inspection period, so who knows? Most of the time that goes okay, but it could come back on the market. So this home is priced at $440,000. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath with 1,873 square feet, so almost 1,900 square feet. It does have a pool and it is fairly updated. It has like, quartz or stone type counters in the kitchen and the bathrooms, hardwood floors throughout. So nice updated home. It's on 0.75 acres and there's no HOA in Diamond Oaks. But one thing I do need to point out is that Diamond Oaks is not in Aledo ISD. So like I mentioned, or you'll have learned, is not all of Hudson Oaks is Aledo ISD, which is important to note. But we are going to take a look, like I said, at all of Hudson Oaks today, or all around it, so you can see what's out there. So 121 Raven Bend in Diamond Oaks. It's a great neighborhood, no HOA, and great place to live, super convenient, but not Aledo ISD for this specific neighborhood. Okay, now house and neighborhood number 2 is gonna be one of the more unique ones that you've seen. We're in Parker Oaks, which is, like a 3-minute drive from the last house we were at. Again, just south of the highway. And the entrance to the neighborhood is off the access road, but the neighborhood does continue south so you can get away from kind of the road noise. Now, many of you are familiar with and would love a fairway view from your backyard in your house. You'd love a golf course behind you. This home's gonna be a little bit different. This has a runway view. That's right, this home literally backs up to a runway. Parker County has its own small private airport, and so this home backs up, and all the homes on this street back up to the runway. So you can have your own private hangar. And I don't mean like a private hangar, the property of the airport. I mean your own built into your backyard. So this home, while it does not have its own hangar, it does in the photos, and I'm gonna start putting links to these homes in the description, so check it out if you'd like. It literally has, this guy has a private plane, like a single prop plane, and it's parked behind his fence on his property that backs up to the runway. So this home is 241 Addison. It is almost 2,800 square feet. It's on an acre, it's 4-bed, I think it's 2.5 bath, and it is priced at $750,000. Now this home has been on the market a little bit longer than that other one. It's a higher price point and it's a unique property. It's been on the market about 100 days, which honestly, in the market we're in at this price point is not terribly uncommon. Now it's a nice home, it's updated. It actually has this huge kitchen with the double island. So it has like kind of the exterior island with like the kitchen sink in and everything. It has so much space in the kitchen, it has a second island in the middle. I think that's really cool if you have a kitchen big enough for that. So no HOA in Parker Oaks. It's not like a golf course community where you have like a HOA that feeds into the golf course, in this situation into the airport. It's totally separate, but these homes do back up to it. And you're gonna see some shots where lots of neighbors have their own, they look like big outbuildings or second homes or large garages, but they are their own personal hangars on their own property for their small private aircraft. So if you're a pilot, you wanna be a pilot, you have a small plane, this is gonna be a perfect neighborhood for you to consider. Now again, I do have to say the only downside is this is Weatherford ISD, it is not Aledo ISD. Stick around, this next home we're gonna look at is gonna be Aledo ISD. Okay, well, we're gonna wrap this tour of Hudson Oaks up in Oakview Estates. Now, Oakview Estates is very similar to McDavid Estates in a lot of ways, but it is in Hudson Oaks. It's right around the corner from my neighborhood. A lot of the homes are gonna be on about an acre, but there's a wider range of lot sizes and home sizes over here. So you will have some higher priced homes. So we're at 159 Courtney, this awesome Spanish style kind of villa. It's got the slate roof. The interior is similarly styled, and it is at $1.475 million. So $1,475,000. It is 4-bed, 3 full bath with 2 half bath, and it's almost 6,000 square feet. So not only does it have a pool, but it has a pool house and it has a 6-car garage. So it's on like 1.6 acres, and it is just a beautiful home in a beautiful neighborhood. Again, the southern part of this neighborhood has some larger homes on much larger lots. Some of them even have their own ponds. So really cool, really unique. Again, I'm gonna put a link to the property in the description, so check it out if you just wanna see it and look at the photos. Now this home is in Aledo ISD. So this same home might not be 1.47 million in Weatherford ISD, but it's in Aledo. So that's gonna be one of the draws of Oakview Estates, is that it is in Aledo ISD. So check out these aerials and check out the neighborhood, and then let me know if you have any questions about Oakview Estates. Okay, so that wraps up the tour of Hudson Oaks today. Thank you for checking it out. Let me know if you have any questions, and I did want to give you that important and interesting fact that I mentioned, and that is that homeowners in Hudson Oaks do not pay city property tax. The city of Hudson Oaks doesn't charge property tax. They feel like that the sales tax that's generated from that big commercial strip that they have is enough to run the city, that's awesome. And that's even better than Willow Park that did a tax reduction. So whether you're thinking about moving next week or next year, all my contact information is in the description box below. Reach out however is most convenient, and I'm looking forward to helping you make a smooth move to the Aledo area.